All right, so we're at a place called Frank Sons in Industrial City, California, and it's really huge, really epic, and I cannot wait to take you on this journey to find some Barbie dolls and other cool stuff. So right when you walk in, it's kind of giving me vibes of the FX toy shows from the 90s, if anybody remembers going to those. It's huge, it's a giant warehouse, and yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. That is a Toys R Us sign with an entrance. So I don't know if this is like the warehouse portion of a Toys R Us or was connected to an old Toys R Us that they converted into this giant 3-day-a-week type of toy palace. I mean, it was crazy. When I say everything from action figures to horror memorabilia to dolls to, I mean, like literally anything you can think of, it was there. It was great. I would have loved to have spent more time there. So the video is going to be kind of all over the place. As you can see, there's plushies, things like that. So I'm going to try to give you as much of a recap of all the goodies that we found. And yes, we did find dolls. Now, they did have vintage stuff, but they also had a lot of new product as well. So it really just depended on which booth you were in. There was, of course, a lot of pops. I feel like most toy shows have pops now and stuff too, but a little bit of like everything, a lot of loose figures as well. So if you're looking at completing your collection of obscure figures, they honestly might have it. I mean, they had a lot of stuff. Like, again, I was surprised by how, like, the wide variety, I guess that is the best way to put it, of toys. Now, they did have a lot of, like, glassware, Disney, you know, a little, like I said, a mix of everything from, like, stores to modern toys, but this one booth here, which I did buy something from this booth, had a John Wick figure. I'm going to call him a doll, for $500. Did I get him? No. Would I have loved to have taken him home? Of course I would. Now, these characters are, like, some of my favorites. I love Neo. I love John Wick. I love, like, again, I cannot emphasize this booth. Literally, if I had $1 million, would have bought every single one of them, because the detail on a lot of these, like, Sideshow collectibles and other brands, I mean, it's crazy. Look at that, like, Public Enemies figure. It just, literally, the words are not coming out of me properly to explain how excited I was in this booth. I probably spent a good 20 minutes just staring at all of them. The detail was impeccable. The prices were anywhere from like $200 to $500 for a figure, and it was hard. It was hard. I did take one home, but of course he was the cheapest one out of all the ones that I liked. And he also was sold out of a lot of stuff too. Like Blade, I think, was sold out. I mean, he was sold out of a lot, but the detail. So yes, anybody wants to surprise me on my birthday, any of these figures, I will gladly take them. Like, look at Dracula. Like, look at him. Look at him. Look at that coat. I would love to put some of these outfits on, like, Rainbow High or Monster High or Barbie. I think would be so cute. Now, vintage, like I said, was all around. There was tons and tons of vintage product. I mean, the prices were a wide variety. I mean, some were really good deals. Some were a little bit higher end eBay prices. But again, if you're looking for something obscure, these are the places to look for things like this. Claudina was like, come on, we got to get on here. We got to start finding our Monster High dolls, which was the main reason why they were there looking for stuff. And as we walked around, guess what we found? Monster High dolls. Yes, a lot of like cute ones. Like, again, I self-control was something that had to really be implemented in this building, because there was so much stuff that I just didn't know I needed, but I wanted. Now, they did have a lot of loose Monster High dolls at this particular booth. They had a Shakira doll, which, memories. I used to have the other variation of that one, and I ended up selling it. Now I regret it, but, you know, regrets of the past. Like I said, they did have loose dolls, anywhere from like $20, $45. It was, again, a wide variety of pricing. They did have some vintage figures that I remember from like the 80s and 90s here too. There was a Zelf there. I mean, remember those? Remember when I had a ton of those? Memories, right? Now, they did have these. I liked these. I remember these. I didn't buy any of them, but they're really so cute though. Like, look at their little faces. The little Quints, I think they were called. Like, ugh. Little mini Blythes. They had, like I said, a good variety in, this was just like the first handful of booths that we went to. I mean, we really, 5 minutes in, I was like, okay, I need everything. I'm going to buy all of this, like stuff for my house, because I love horror things as well. Oh, they're closed. Oh, look at the dolls. No.
Wow.
Why are they closed?
Okay, do you think I should get this?
You totally should, because you don't have it. Just buy it.
Okay, so
That's cool.
I'm missing a lot of these, so wait.
Oh, I see.
I sold you her an open box. That I remember.
I am getting it.
Oh my god, Jennifer!
I have that one.
I think you just got that, didn't you?
I don't have the, yeah. And I don't have this.
Hello, Monster High. Hello. This place is great. If you're missing a limb for one of your action figures, they probably will have it. This is actually really cool. I've never seen just piles of figures like that you can purchase, or heads. Love all of this Jurassic Park figures. Look how cute they are. Oh my gosh, and look, they have the like Jeeps back there and everything. I mean, this place is insane. I still can be like, wow, $150 for him. Ugh. I'm gonna have to keep checking Goodwill bins. Maybe I'll find some dinosaurs in there. Hello, Mr. T-Rex. Look at all these bagged figures of Ninja Turtles. I mean, I literally could spend days, not hours, but days in here. And they have He-Man figures as well. I mean, oh gosh. Too bad Nick is not here to enjoy this with all of me from Hunting Nostalgia. Come on, Nick, you should be here right now because look at all this cool stuff. Everything from like Halloween pins to literally, I found this whole entire booth over here I got to film that has wrestling figures. It's a lot. So I have Vanilla Ice, but I need to get more of my classic 90s. Hello, look at MC Hammer here. He's $40, but he does have his shoes. And he does have his cool outfit, so that might be a maybe. But I did find a Monster High doll I don't have for $15, so that's not bad price, even though it is from the reboot, so I might get this doll. This is probably my favorite booth. They have literally so much 80s and 90s nostalgia in here. We have everything, as you can see, from, oh my gosh, Street Sharks to Ghostbusters to tons of plushies to some modern day figures. And then, of course, we found Monster High stuff, more Monster High stuff. That is so cool. How much is that? 55? I guess that's reasonably priced. And then we have some Flintstones figures down here. And again, I apologize for the filming. I don't have my normal camera with me, but I am trying. Oh, I used to love the California Raisins. Those were also some of my favorite figures. I still have a ton at my mom's house. And look, the mini McDonald's Barbies, also some of my favorites. And I think I have all of those. I used to have so many of these. They're literal wigs on these little heads, but they're such thinly haired things. Like, I don't know. It was just one of those things that were just so funny, but like, you know what? Good for you, Barbie. Good for you. So I really love Heart Family. I used to have so many of these back in the day, and these are Baby Wets Baby. Very strange name, but the packaging's in pretty good condition. I love the backdrop here, and it's from 1987. And like I said, I really, really did enjoy Heart Family when I had it growing up. I really love the Barbie Pretty Lovin' Pets. I think they're so cute, but they pierce the package, so that can just stay right there. Now going up here, they have so much cute stuff. They have, oh, is that Ever After High? I see some Ever After High merch. Like, it's so deep in here. It's hard to look at everything, but I used to have all of these Spice Girl figures. Oh, I was just notified that everything's 20% off, so I might be buying more than I thought.
Wait, I used to have this as a kid.
Yes, Easter Kellys. Look how cute they are as little bunnies. I love the packaging. Come on, Mattel. Why did you take away my Kelly dolls? Look at all this amazing troll hair. Oh, these trolls are so cute. Another classic from the 90s, Sky Dancers. They're, I guess, priced from eBay. A lot of this stuff here is eBay pricing. They're like $50 to $65, but it just makes me happy to see Sky Dancers. And then moving on over here, we've got Cher and Jem. More classics. Really love both of them. Their hair's cut on this one, but it's Jem. It's Jem. All right, this is for Nick. Look at all these wrestling figures. Everybody from Sheamus, so they have modern day figures to some older ones. The older ones seem to be down here in their cases. This is just really amazing to see so many figures. Nick, you have to come to California to come here and film with me because this is really cool. Look at Hulk Hogan. I did find some Barbies. I ended up not purchasing any Barbies this day. This doll was really cute. I don't know who she is. Someone let me know who that doll is. They did have a lot of Disney memorabilia in this one particular booth that we were shopping at, and he was really, really nice because Claudina bought a few things from him, and he ended up giving me this little Sailor Moon mini dressables for free, so he was really super nice. So I appreciate that. Thank you. And I remember, I think Cassie, one of my friends, has Jupiter of that one. I don't remember. I had never had any of the dressable ones. But yeah, a lot of, like I said, if you need something for your house, whether it's a Disney or a ceramic or a giant figure, I was really shocked on the variety of stuff that they did have here. Like I said, it did really give me those vibes of being at the old toy shows, like the FX toy shows from the 90s, or like there was one in Sarasota, Florida we used to go to, like the Sarasota doll show, and it gave me that vibe. It made me feel really happy. I loved being around all of these dolls, even some stuff that I'm not really into, like obviously I'm not super into Hot Wheels, but it was just cool to see so much in one spot. Obviously, like I said, all of the little spooky things from these like tote bags, and they had t-shirts and figures. It was really hard to not buy everything. And like Turbo Man, I mean, come on, who doesn't love Turbo Man? It's a great 90s film. And yeah, like I said, it was just cool to be around a lot of toys that I enjoyed, and then seeing a lot of stuff that I know my friends would love, like Nick, or, just seeing Claudina get so excited about finding things too. Like, that's one thing I love going to these type of places, because you never know what you're going to find. You never know if it's something that you're missing for your collection. And then also it's just fun to go with your friends, because then you get to see things that they get excited about, or things that you see and you're like, oh man, my friend would totally love that. And you can find your friend a really cool gift. Now, they did have some knockoffs. Like, I did find these like Sailor Moon, Sailor Jupiter knockoff ones, but I like knockoffs. Sometimes I think they're just so weird, and like it's cool to add to your collection, and weird things. Now, they did have a ton of pops. I feel like every show I've been going to, it's like tons of pops, and I've kind of fizzled out of my pop collection a little bit. And they did have a lot of superhero, DC and Marvel. They did have a lot of, like I said, car-related things. A lot of Hot Wheels at this particular show, too. They did have 2 rows of just, like, baseball cards, which I didn't even film in because I'm not really into baseball cards. But they did have baseball cards there, though, if anyone needs baseball cards in their life. I ended up buying a few things, though. At the end of the day, I kind of walked back and picked up the giant doll that I wanted. I ended up getting that Claudine Monster High doll, and a few tiny other little things, but like I said, I would have bought all of it, but I didn't. I was very proud of myself. I was like, no, I'm going to hold back. I'm going to plan on doing one video where I do the unboxing of the one larger doll that I did purchase, just because he's so amazing. He has to have his own video, so I'm not going to add it onto this one. So make sure to, of course, subscribe and all of those other wonderful things so that you can keep up with all of my new content, including an unboxing from something that I bought here. Now, I just want to wrap up by saying I had so much fun. I cannot wait to go again. And I had so much fun just being with my friends there, walking around and getting excited, finding Monster High dolls and other goodies in this giant Toys R Us warehouse looking building. It was really, really cool. I had a lot of fun. So until next time, make sure to check out more content from me in the description below. Bye, everybody.